Welcome to Faith-Led Healing with Tammy Trayer, Integrative Health Practitioner and Certified Breathworker. Tammy's passion is to help people take their life and health into their own hands so they can live their best life ever. Imagine having the energy to fulfill your dreams and create the life you desire. Rebalance your body by removing the stresses and toxicity and start healing. Listen as Tammy guides you along the healthy path with the Lord leading the way.
Hey my friends, welcome to Faith-Led Healing. I am your host Tammy Trayer, and today is episode number 29. We are still working through our detox series, and today we're going to talk about movement. Believe it or not, movement is very vital for our detoxification. You know, when we move, we stretch out our organs and the muscles around our organs, which enable our body to run optimally. We also are detoxifying when we are sweating and allowing our endorphins to get going, our lymphatic system opens. So there's a lot to movement. Movement and stretching is really vital so that our bodies are able to do what they need to do. And so often, much of the population is very stiff and sore and not very well stretched. And that causes so many varying issues. You know, many people have back struggles. Those back struggles could easily go away with just simple daily stretching. Movement of any kind is very important. Right now in our faith-led healing community and our special access community, we are doing a lot of challenges. The challenge that we are working on right now in that community is movement. My moderator, Laura, is going through, and this is very significant because Laura has been on a 20-year healing journey. Fibromyalgia, a lot of inflammation, a lot of stress on the body, a multitude of different chronic illnesses that have kept her from being able to walk and move well. And she has been detoxifying over the last 3 years and has been able to progress to a place of walking. This is huge. And I know that this also represents many of you. It represents me. I was flat on my back for a year. Movement was one of my greatest tools, but I needed to do it in a progressive way. I had to handle things progressively, and I want you to do the same. If you haven't even walked in a while, I had to progressively walk. I used to hike 21 miles with my family in a day, and I went from that to not being able to walk a quarter mile without hanging on to my husband for dear life, because I had no strength in my legs, in my arms, nothing, and was very debilitated. So I know that many of you struggle with similar things, with chronic pain, chronic illness, and it's really important that you realize that this isn't all about just diving in and going at it hard. It's about progressively working yourself up to a place where you can, for me, again, hike 21 miles in a day. So through my healing journey, I was walking and I would just progressively add a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And that is what Laura is doing right now. And we have been challenging others to join us in the community because, sometimes these progressions in our life are hard to do on our own. Maybe we don't have the willpower or the determination on our own, or it's nice just always to have a partner in crime. Right now, I don't know if you can hear them breathing, but my partners in crime are right here around me. We've got the 2 dogs. Animals are a great asset to being out and exercising and moving and walking. It does them well also, just as it serves us, it serves them. So my dogs, especially my big dog, has been with me all these years, and she's been my protector. So when I was walking, that was something she did with me and really looked out for me. Our dogs are loyal, so they're good companions when it comes to walking. But if you like people and someone that will actually respond back to you, my son has also been a huge asset in my growth and in my movement, because as I was walking, he was joining me much of the time. And one of the beautiful things was when he went off to college, we still would FaceTime and join each other and walk, him in his location, me in mine. And it was just really beneficial. It's really wonderful to be able to have those people. So hopefully with me sharing about FaceTime, we have technology. I am a web designer and programmer by trade, but I really don't like all the things that technology brings along with it. It's got the good and the bad. One of the good, though, is that if you do have people that would join you in walking, but they're not close by, FaceTime each other and get out and walk. And while you're walking, you can talk to somebody. If you don't have those people, you can join us. As we progress in this challenge, we will likely be, I will be getting in my setting, the varying settings that I'm in, and take you along with me periodically. Something else that we've been doing on in our community is on Wednesdays, I do a lunchtime, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time prayer, a prayer lunch. And I pray over all the prayer requests that we have coming into our community. I think that prayer is important, and we all struggle with different things. And if you are struggling in your health or in being able to be motivated or determined enough in your physical health to get out and walk and to incorporate stretching and things like that, request prayer. We forget that our prayer is one of our most powerful tools. And movement can be a lot of different things. It can be walking, it can be lifting weights, it can be jogging, it can be riding a bike or on a treadmill. Stationary things are okay too. Movement is just important. Stretching is one of the most vital things we can do. So if you're going to start getting into movement, I want to just encourage you to start stretching also. I will probably be putting something on my YouTube channel here upcoming on stretching as well as weightlifting. Weightlifting is a really great tool for us ladies to help us with our hormonal balance in the body. And just keeping our muscles toned, keeping our strength, and that's true for both men and women. As we age, we lose our strength and we lose our muscle tone. But it doesn't have to be that way. We can keep ourselves moving, keep nice routines, and that's really important to me, is a routine. I like to walk, I like to get up and do my devotions, get out walking. I want to get back into jogging. I used to love to jog. That's just something I haven't done in a very long time. So I have goals as well, and I have desires. And lifting weights is something I enjoy doing because I want to keep myself toned. Lifting weights is something that I grew up really heavily enjoying. At 18, I bought my own weight bench and all the York weights to go along with it. Was even embarking on possible competitions. Life took over, motherhood took over, so that wasn't something that I embarked on, but lifting weights I loved because it enabled me to have the strength that I needed to do the things that I wanted to do. It enabled me to stay toned, and that was important to me. I like being fit. I like taking care of my temple. That's very important to me. And as we've been embarking on this detox journey, we are talking about the things we put in our body, the things we put on our body, and detoxifying, getting rid of the abundance of toxicity, but also movement. We cannot shortchange movement. Movement is important, and it needs to go hand in hand with all of this. We need to really focus on ourselves, and not in a selfish way. You will hear me saying this all the time with self-care. Self-care is very important in de-stressing the body, as we talked about, but so is taking care of the body. Movement, sleep, hydration. You're going to hear me talking about all these things because we hear it and we've heard it for a long time, but we disregard it and its importance. But it's vital. And as we age, the more we are in tune with our bodies, the more we know our body's needs, the more we keep up with our body's needs, the better we will be able to enjoy life. It saddens me to see people hitting retirement age. They've worked so hard their whole lives, working towards retirement so they can enjoy life and do the things they want to do. And they either don't have the funding they need to do the things they want to do, or their bodies are not in a position and place where they can do the things that they need to do. So it's really important. You work so hard your whole life. Well, we should be working just as hard to keep our bodies in a place where they need to be to have longevity and to live a good life and to be healthy. And that's at our fingertips. We just need to embrace it. I want control of my health. I want control of my body. I want control of my mind. I want control of my life. And that's all things that are right in front of us. We just need to take control of it instead of allowing others to, or just not, and letting it go. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you're going to see me in a lot of different settings this summer. I have a lot of different opportunities and things going on, and I'm going to take you on that journey. An eagle just flew past. That's pretty awesome. So be prepared to join me on all kinds of adventures this summer. Walking, hiking, gardening. You can also join me on Mountain Woman Radio, where we are talking about preparedness and homesteading and chickens and just all the things that you want to do in life. I'm going to cover them all, from health and wellness to preparedness and homesteading, off-grid living. You've got the opportunity of both, and I really want to share all of that with you. Today is going to be a little short and sweet. I am going to jump off of here, and I am going to go work on finishing my new Relentlessly Faithful Gratitude and Prayer Journal, which will be volume 2 and will be available really soon. So I have a lot I'm working on, a lot coming your way. If you haven't joined our community, go to faithled.com/FLH community, Faith-Led Healing Community. I'd also like to remind you that we are doing the detox in the month of May. It was scheduled for the 20th, but I've chosen to bump that to the 27th. So you still have time to get involved in that. And I want to really encourage you to really think about doing a 7-day, a 14-day, or a 21-day detox, because the detoxing is where it all begins. Once you start your body detoxifying and getting rid of all the toxic overload, your body can begin to move better, feel better, start detoxifying on its own naturally. So a lot of things available to you. It's just a matter of embarking on them and committing to them and committing to yourself. And that's what I want to encourage you to do most today, is commit to yourself. Commit to moving every day. Get up and stretch every day. Get up and walk, even if it's across your house and back again. If that's all the further you can move right now, do it. And the next day, do a little more and a little more and a little more. If you're able to walk, get out and walk. Right now, I am focusing on 10,000 steps a day and adding jogging into that equation. The more we move and the more we nurture our bodies, the better off we will be, our bodies will be, our health will be, and we will feel. So join me and let's get moving and come join our challenge in the community. So many great people there and so many good connections, and it's really important to be a part of something. So if you're feeling like you're not a part of something, come join us. We'd really love to have you. Love you all. Have a fabulous rest of your day. I will see you next week as we continue to dive deeper into the detox series. Love you all. God bless.
Thank you for joining us on Faith-Led Healing, where every day is one step closer to your best life ever. We hope you enjoyed the show and encourage you to join us at faithledhealing.com. Connect with us on your favorite podcast app and be sure to leave us a review. Remember, your best life is just down the path. The Faith-Led Healing